How Robin Sharma helped me with my personal and financial journey. Robin Sharma is one of the top experts on leadership and also personal development topics, so he is also very popularly known as a writer regarding to all these topics. Recently, I managed to read out one of his books, which is The Secret Letters of the Monk Who Sold His Ferrari. So Robin Sharma is very popular for his book, The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari. So this book is actually specifically on the secret letters. It's portraying about a guy who thought that he's on top of a career, he's doing good with the family, but he's trying to avoid a little bit issues here and there, thinking that those issues are actually very minor with the family. So basically, this book is telling us about the 9 letters, the 9 human values that we all supposedly own, but most of the time we tend to neglect them in our life, because we are often blinded by the luxury stuff, by the goals that we have set, we want to achieve them, we wanted to go full force in our career, but we forgot that little small feelings, those little small things that we miss out along the way, the journey with our family, with our friends. So out of these 9 values, the number 1 letter that struck me really hard was the power of authenticity. Well, every now and then I got this struggle. Whenever I meet new friends, they tend to tell me that they had to know me a little bit more to truly understand who I am. So most of the time, they even describe that I am having a wall. I constructed a really tough wall in front of me that they needed so much time to actually relate back to me. So after they told me, it wasn't one friend, it was actually a few friends who actually told me this. So when I went back home, I reviewed on myself. At first, I really couldn't find the answer. So after I confronted with my own feelings a couple of times, I realized that, hey, all my life, I think I was shaped like this subconsciously. So I don't know whether you can relate to this, but my mother always tells me that don't speak to the stranger or the stranger's gonna kidnap you. So this was the thing that I could hear very often during my childhood. Don't share your ideas to a stranger, or the stranger's gonna steal your ideas. So because of all this, I think I didn't trust stranger as much, and actually inside of me I just wanted a simple life. But yet during my childhood, without me knowing, I need to take up a lot of responsibilities. Sometimes I'm the mother, sometimes I'm the dad, and because my brother went to the boarding school, so I have to assume the responsibility of the elder sibling in the family. So subconsciously, I need to do a lot of things. I need to pick things up along the way. I need to complete them within the shortest time possible. So I need to be strong. But ultimately, I think I forgot that I'm just a girl. I wanted a simple life as well. I was truly tired, especially after I lost my dad 2 years ago. I broke down. I really needed to really discover myself again. I just want to be me. So as I was reading this book, I was actually in the midst of seeking a way to get clarity on my own true feelings, and this book came out. And you know what? I actually bought this book 2 years back, and I didn't read it until a few months ago. And this power had truly helped me to rediscover myself again. And right now, I can't be happier to be myself again. Like right now, I can just cry out whenever I want to. I can laugh whenever I want to. I can do the things that I love to. I don't need to care about how people judge me. It is all about me. Right, and believe it or not, miracles do happen when you're trying to look for an answer. And that is how I got connected with a group of wonderful friends from 100x Connects, which is about the next letter that Robin Sharma is going to point out to us. Choose your influences well. So I believe that is really amazing, because all of us don't move around our days alone. We're pretty sure that we got to be aware of the things and the people surrounding us. So selecting the right friends to really mingle with is really a very crucial point towards our life, because most of the time we do spend our time with a lot of people. So we need to allow certain people into our life. It is really great for me to know a group of friends, like-minded friends together. We hang out together. Whenever we have problems, we support each other. We have the activities together, and most important of all, they even help me to find back my authenticity. my real self. So I really appreciate that. It is them who told me that I need to cry out more to find back myself, to reconnect back with my own feelings. So all this while, when I was before I know that I had the authenticity issue, I always think that crying was weak. So I told myself I shouldn't cry, but it was my influencers who told me that I should cry more. So I'm really very proud of myself now. So another value that Robin Sharma pointed out is always stand for something bigger than yourself. Well, I believe that every single of us is here in this world for a reason, a special purpose, and to be successful, according to him, it is to be on your own term rather than those that is suggested to you by the society. Society don't shape us, but it's us who shape us. So I love YouTube because I was struck hard with the loss of my family member, my failure in my relationship, my doubts on my career. I had some issue with my family. So during my sad time, I just spent a lot of time on YouTube. So I actually enjoyed watching people's content about them telling us how they have been through certain stages in our life, how they actually struggle throughout their difficult times, and this actually had inspired me to become a YouTuber. I had the thought that, hey, if a stranger can influence my life like this to become happier, why can't I contribute back to the society as well? So I figured out that since I came from the financial line, I thought that I can contribute back to the society with the things that I know. So that was how I took on my YouTube journey. Not because the society told me so, but it is because of my own term. So when I read this book and I saw this letter, I felt so glad I actually made this move, because if Robin Sharma also said this thing is really working, I believe that I will find my purpose in my life. So right now, I'm also on a new journey, guiding a group of people in building their financial habits and building their pipeline, another source of income to put food on their table, which is something that I really feel great doing about, because making myself to be accountable towards their progress is really great. And when I see their happy faces when they are making certain progresses in their financial journey, these make me feel very, very great. Like I can see that I'm here with a purpose, serving the society. So if you have not read this book, I strongly suggest that you should get a copy of it, read it, because you can relate it back to your own story, and you can definitely make a change in your life. So I promise you, you will get a lot of values from it. Yeah, so that's how I actually get inspiration from Robin Sharma from this book. My name is Chanel Chong. I'm an insurance planner, estate planner, and a co-founder of a property management company. So I will see you again in my next video. Bye!